Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm so excited. So many of you guys, including me, have been waiting for this video for so long because I've been mentioning it. This is going to be my dupes for your favorite high-end makeup products video. I've done one of these before and I really loved it, and so did you guys, so I figured I would do it again. Every once in a while, I love to do these videos just duping really popular makeup products. Now, some of these dupes are like dupes. And then some of these dupes are just very similar, but I will of course distinguish each and go through each and kind of give you my mini review. When I do these videos, I do like to take a day or two to actually wear these dupes side by side. I will do a high end and then the dupe version on the other side and wear it for the entire day to actually test it, because it's one thing for a product to be a dupe on a swatch, but it's another for it to actually dupe on the face or dupe in quality. So I like to test it out. So I wanted to let you guys know that I did test all these products out like 3 days ago and got my full opinion on them. Now, I do just want to mention, I did just tan my hands yesterday, and so they're looking a little weird. Don't mind. But if you notice that in the close-up swatches, just don't mind my tan hands. So the first dupe that I have to share with you guys is actually a foundation. Funny enough, it's my holy grail favorite foundation ever, and it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now, when it comes to foundation, it can be super hard to dupe, but not only that, people often have their own opinions, right? Like, I may like this foundation, it might be matte on me, but maybe it's slightly dewier on you. You know what I mean? Like, foundation is just very like 50-50 personal preference type of thingy. So I am going to show you a really good alternative to it. This isn't a 100% dupe, but it's a really awesome drugstore alternative. Just based on my personal opinion, I actually find that the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation is such a good alternative. They're very similar in texture, very similar in finish. They're not completely 222 matte, but they're not also dewy or anything like that. They give a very natural matte finish. The only thing is I find that Estee Lauder is more full coverage. This one is slightly less coverage, but you could just put more of it on to kind of make up for that. Also, I do find that this one doesn't last as long, but it does last almost as long. Like, I would say this one lasts like 12 hours on me. I would say this one is a good like 8 hours. As for color, I find that 957 is similar to Tawny. It's just a little bit darker, a little bit more orangey. They also both do have 30 milliliters, so when it comes to product, you get very good amount for the drugstore version. So the next product that I have to show you guys is actually a concealer. This has become one of quickly the most popular concealers ever. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Now, this is very hard to dupe, but I have found a really good alternative. The only thing is the applicators on these foundations are so different from one another that it can make people think that they're different formulas. If that makes sense, let me explain. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It's absolutely amazing. I have it in the shade Light Warm. Then this is the NYX HD Concealer, which I personally feel like the formula is smack dab so similar. They're both very full coverage, but lightweight and creamy. The only thing is the applicator on the Urban Decay allows you to pick up so much product at once. So when you apply it, you just get so much product that's so creamy. And the applicator is nice and flat, so it's just very easy to apply. Now, the NYX applicator is a little bit smaller and it's more of just a doe foot. Not only that, it doesn't allow you to pick up as much product at once as the Urban Decay one does. So if you were to use both side by side, you would have to constantly keep dipping into the NYX one to get as much product as you would with one swipe of the Urban Decay. The colors of these are really different. I have the NYX one in the shade CW04, which is a lot darker than the Light Warm by Urban Decay, but I do like the color of the NYX one better. And yeah, I love both of these. I feel like they are awesome concealers and they are so similar. The next dupe I want to show you guys I'm so excited for because it is just such a great alternative. This is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette. So many people love this, and it's just one of those cult favorite products. The Naked palettes are cult favorites, and the smoky one is actually their newest that they came out with. I found such a great eyeshadow palette dupe for it. This is the e.l.f. Eyeshadow Smoky Palette. It's crazy how it's even called smoky as well. Like, that's the name of it. Now, when it comes to eyeshadow palette dupes, it can be very like hard to do because you probably don't have a dupe for every single shadow, you know what I mean? But as a whole, if you look at these two side by side, how similar do they look? So many of the colors are alike, and just the style of the palette, the whole theme the whole like color palette is so similar. There's so many great like dupes in here for eyeshadow, and just as a whole, as a palette, awesome dupe. Not only that, the quality of these are really good too. Like, you're not lowering yourself for the quality, you know what I mean? Like, both of these on quality are really alike. So I think that they're an awesome dupe. I definitely highly recommend you guys try out these e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes. I think they have like 4. Really awesome. I actually have another one to show you guys too that makes a dupe for another high-end palette. And that is the Stila Mind palette. You guys know I love this palette. It is probably, this and the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette in the entire world. This is in the shade Mind. So gorgeous. It's all matte, and I just feel like you have such amazing shades. You have dark shades, mauve shades, warm shades, daytime shades, cool tone shades. Everything in one perfect palette. The e.l.f. Made for Matte, look at how similar they are though. You have great daytime shades, great warm shades, great smoky cool tone shades, great dark shades. Like, you have everything in this palette as well that you need. And not only that, I am telling you right now, some people might even like the quality of these e.l.f. ones, the matte ones, better than the Stila matte. Because a lot of people find that the Stila matte ones are drier. They are drier, but they're still very good quality. Like, I love them. But the e.l.f. mattes are a lot more of the typical matte quality that a lot of people love. Whereas they're that really nice, like, creamy, buttery matte pigmented formula. So next I want to show you guys another foundation. I typically like to do foundation dupe videos separately, but I figured for this video, let's throw foundation, eyeshadow, lipstick all in one. This is the Makeup Forever HD and the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. I'm telling you guys right now, I bought these in similar time frames. Like, I bought them within the same week or two, and I was trying them out for the first time within the same week or two, and instantly, I think I tried this one first. No, I tried this one first, and then I tried this one, and when I tried this one, I instantly was like, it is so much alike to the Better Skin foundation. They are honestly so alike. When I tried them side by side, it was like smack dab same foundation. The only thing, actually, I do have one small difference, is this one actually wore off a little bit faster around the nose area, just by an hour or so. Like, just a tad bit, you know, barely a difference. Wore off a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I have a black thing on my head. It must be eyeliner or something. That was so random. I must have smudged eyeliner on my forehead. Anyways, they are both very nice, like, natural, with a bit of a sheen looking foundation. They're both like medium coverage, I would say, and they both last pretty long on my oily skin. I actually really love them. In terms of colors, 50 Beige is a tad bit darker than 127 from Makeup Forever. The next product I'm really excited to share with you guys because it's actually my favorite lipstick in the entire world, and it is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. A lot of people love this lipstick. It's like a popular cult favorite. A really awesome dupe to it is the ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Midi. Oddly enough, the swatches that I did, Midi looks really different. They look so similar on the lips that when I wear them, I almost can't even tell the difference. Like, I feel like I'm wearing the same lipstick when I wear them. This is them side by side. They look so similar. The only difference is that Pure Hollywood is slightly peachier, whereas ColourPop is slightly pinkier. And also the formula, the ColourPop ones dry a lot faster, and they are a lot more drying than the Anastasia formula. For the price difference, really awesome alternative. The next product I have to share with you guys, I'm so excited for, because this is another hugely popular product. This is Dose of Colors Stone. Everyone and their mom and their grandmother love this product, seriously. A really awesome dupe for it, like really good dupe. It's just a tad bit lighter. Stone is hard to dupe, to be honest, but it's such a good alternative, especially for the price, that I had to show you guys since this is so popular. e.l.f.'s matte lip color in Tea Rose is so close to Stone. The only difference is it's not a liquid lipstick. It's not completely matte. It has a slight bit of a creamy matte finish, but it is so comfortable to wear on the lips. Not only that, the color is so similar, it's just a tad bit lighter. But honestly, I feel like everyone looks for a alternative or dupe for this, that I just had to kind of mention this, you know what I mean? Next, I want to show you guys a product that is my holy grail. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So many people rave and love this. It's honestly amazing. It keeps your face matte all day and keeps your makeup lasting, keeps your oils under control. And it also doesn't give you a white cast, which is really important with loose translucent powders to check for. Now, my dupe for it that I absolutely think is such an amazing dupe, like literally I feel like they're the same product. I almost feel silly because of the price difference. I think this is like close to $40, $50 and this is like $5 from Walmart. Such a great alternative. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. It is amazing. They are both completely transparent. They both don't give a white cast. I tried them side by side and both powders lasted all day. The Laura Mercier one probably lasts maybe an hour longer, but like barely. You know what I mean? Like they're so like 95% similar lasting power. Amazing quality, both very finely milled. Amazing. The only thing with the NYC one is the packaging sucks. The product is all bulged up in there, and no matter what I do, the product just won't stay at the bottom. There'll be so much product bulged up, and when you open it, it's super messy. Whereas the Laura Mercier one, I can open it up, and it is not messy at all because it has like a nice sifter. The next product that I want to show you guys, I'm really excited for because I have found such an awesome dupe. This is a little bit of a weird dupe, but it's a dupe. For the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette's yellow shade. This is the shade Lyric. It's a beautiful, brightening yellow under eye powder. Now, a lot of people think that yellow under eye powders, they're all the same, they're all similar, it's just a yellow under eye powder. No. The Kat Von D one is so brightening. Like when you put it on, you instantly get that brightening effect. I have found a product that dupes that exact feel. My dupe for it, I know this is weird, but it's the new Matte Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Mirage. It is an eyeshadow. It is significantly smaller in size, definitely, but it is so pigmented. The formula of this powder is exactly the same formula as the Kat Von D powder. So buttery, so creamy, nearly falls apart at the touch. This eyeshadow was $6, so really you can't go wrong. I know, again, it's significantly smaller, but I just feel like it's such a great dupe, especially if you don't want to buy the whole contour kit, you just want that yellow shade that everyone loves. This is an awesome dupe. The only difference in color is that this Mirage shadow is actually a tad bit darker than the Kat Von D one, but nonetheless, when I put them underneath the eye side by side, they both brighten amazingly, and they look so similar, and they both last as long, like literally straight up dupes. I have no differences to tell you guys other than the fact that it's slightly darker. I am an affiliate with Makeup Geek and I do have my own commission based link with them. So if you purchase from that link, I will get commission. So thank you in advance if you choose to do so. I will leave that link down below. Now I did want to mention, I know that the NYX banana powder, the one that's in the refillable NYX contour kit, can be like a dupe that some people say. I tried it out. It's really nice, but it's significantly lighter than the Kat Von D one, and it's also not as yellow. Like it lacks that yellow undertone that the other two have that I just showed you, and it's not, the formula is different. Like the NYX one is a lot drier. The Makeup Geek and the Kat Von D one is so creamy, buttery, pigmented, and just falls apart at the touch. So I definitely found that the Makeup Geek one was a better dupe than the NYX one for the Kat Von D. Now the last dupe that I have to share with you guys, I'm really excited for because this is my Holy Grail blush, and my other Holy Grail drugstore blush are dupes for each other. I'm like, what? Literally the other day I was searching through my makeup drawers and I'm like, wait, I love these two blushes. Maybe I love them because they're so similar. Swatch them side by side and I'm like, yep. The only difference is the quality is really different. Like, not the quality, I shouldn't say that, the formula. The Tarte one is a lot drier. Like when you touch it, it's not as pigmented. The Milani one is a lot more pigmented than the Tarte one, funny enough, because it's the drugstore one. It's the cheaper alternative. The only difference in color I would say is maybe the Milani one is slightly pinkier, but honestly they're very similar, and they're both my favorite mauve-y, like natural pinky blushes. I absolutely love them. I also think you get a lot more product with the Milani one, so it just seems like in this case the Milani one is a better alternative. I also love the packaging on the Milani one. You get like the beautiful rose and then the gold packaging with the clear lid. That is pretty much it for all of my dupes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely want to do more. I have such a big makeup collection and it's for this purpose, to find dupes for you guys, to review every single little product. So I want to continue looking through my collection for dupes. If you want me to do another video like this where I include more dupes, then like thumbs up this video and I will definitely do that. I could also do a half-half makeup tutorial with high-end and then the drugstore dupes on the other side so you guys can see them live in action maybe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and of course I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.